Alright, back to filming again. Took a little break there for a minute. Just after I said that I hadn't seen anybody, and just passed two groups of people coming back. So, I also put my trekking poles away because it's too hard to try to carry them and hang on to my phone. Definitely going to need to get a GoPro so I can start making some better quality videos. So one of the things that inspired me, I don't know if you could see those up there. Cool. There's mushrooms all the way up that tree. Awesome. But one of the things that inspired me to do this is I decided about 6 months ago that I wanted to start hiking. Because I started watching some friends of mine posting pictures of their hikes. And I was thinking, man, I want to do that. You know, and I'm not getting any younger. So I just started with short hikes, super out of shape. So my first couple of hikes were only a couple miles. Holy moly, look at that. Tree is huge. I don't know if you could tell, but I love trees. They're amazing to me. But anyway, I started doing a couple mile hikes, and over, you know, kind of built up my endurance as I've gone along. My longest hike so far has been 16 miles. And that was with a backpack, overnighter. And, but one of the ways I started getting into this is I just started watching YouTube videos and reading other people's experiences and kind of researching different trails through online before I started doing hikes. And I found it very useful in knowing what to expect on trails, if they were going to be appropriate to bring the kids with us or other new hikers maybe going on their first hike. So it's really helped me a lot in my planning of hikes. And I think for safety too. And it's actually helped me from getting lost a few times because I recognize landmarks that I've seen in videos, because trails aren't always marked real well. And I am learning how to read a compass, but I can't say I'm proficient at it yet. So anyway, so it kind of inspired me because there's a lot of trails around here that there's still not real good videos of. And I think as a new hiker, it just really made me think that there's definitely a need for that. And I don't know, so I'm just going to try my hand at this. And it's also a way for me to save my memories from my hikes that I enjoy to look back on. So I hope other people find this helpful if you're new to hiking. For me, I have a ton of fears that I face every time I come out here, including bears, cougars, falling, you know, getting lost, fear of heights, fear of climbing the ropes. scrambling. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff, and so every time I try to push myself a little more and pick a little bit more difficult hikes when I can, and just try to face my fears. And some days I'm okay out here, and other days I get somewhat panicked. I don't know why. It's just, especially when I'm hiking alone sometimes, that feeling just kind of comes over you when you're out in the middle of the woods. Because you realize how small you are out here in the big scheme of things. But there's a huge sense of accomplishment and pride when I'm able to face my fears and do it anyway, even though I'm scared. So if you're thinking about doing this and you're just afraid or think you're not in good enough shape yet, just get out and start doing it. In 6 months, I've lost 25 pounds. I am in better shape than I've been in years. I have a ton more energy. It's helping me manage my stress from the work week. And it's a way for me to walk through my grief over the loss of my son, who I lost 2 years ago. So I had to find a healthy way. See, this makes me want to cry just talking about it. I miss you, Bo. But I feel like when I'm doing this, I'm taking Bo with me. And sometimes I do take him with me. I bring his ashes and spread them in different places. Beautiful spots that I want to share with him. And so anyway, wasn't expecting to get emotional, but I did. That's okay. Yeah, so there's a little bit of my story, and I could just tell you I've hiked almost every weekend since April of this year, and I'm hooked. Definitely hooked on hiking now. And my goal is to do a through hike in 2020. So I feel like all this training can get me prepared for an amazing journey that I'm super excited about. And I feel it's going to be life-changing for me. So even though I'm hiking alone today, one of the things I did was start a hiking group on Messenger with just some other friends that I have that also love the outdoors, and we've had some amazing trips together, and not everybody can always go every weekend, and that's okay. But man, it's awesome. Even if I get one other person to go with me, it's really cool to share these experiences with other people. We have a good time together. So again, if you're just afraid to get out there, just do it, man. Recruit people. It's sometimes it just takes some encouragement, but it's well worth it. And I find that all the other people I've met on the trails are pretty amazing, and I don't know, I just enjoy the whole experience. And I feel truly blessed that I live so close to Olympic National Park. I'm like maybe a half-mile from the visitor center, so I can go up and I hike the Peabody Creek Trail frequently after work just for exercise and, you know, to try to stay in shape. And this trail is only a few more miles up the road for me, so I feel pretty lucky to be able to just go when I need to, and I can do day hikes pretty much anywhere in the Olympic National Park or Olympic National Forest and be home by dark, you know, sitting in my living room. And you know, not everybody has that luxury, so I've taken this for granted for many years, and I'm almost 52 years old. It's about time I start enjoying nature around me.